This is Jordan-Hare Stadium, one of the most passionate environments in all of college football. 87,000 ready to rock and perhaps help create some magic in a place that's seen so much of it over the years. This is not your normal matchup. A battle of top 5 teams, 2 forces colliding here near the end of the season. Cannot wait for this one. Big playoff implications. As we'll see the number 8 team in the country, the Ole Miss Rebels, taking on the second-ranked team, the Auburn Tigers. 3A Sports College Football. I'm Chris Fowler, here in the booth with Kirk Herbstreit. I think we've talked long enough, Kirk. Let's get this game going. And the Rebels will kick it away to start us off. And the return starts just inside the end zone. Tackle at the 13. Not great field position to start the drive. The Tigers' special teams don't do the offense any favors with that return. And as this quarterback takes the field, eager to see how he plays today. There's a certain gravity about him. You can tell from the warm-up song the way the team responds and rallies around him. Can he come through on a big stage here?
Yeah, this guy is their Superman. And when that opening kickoff is kicked up into the air, his cape goes on. He sets everything into place, gets the offense out of jams, does it in pressure situations. He's the arms and legs of this offensive system, but also the heart of this team. Chris, just think of the list of Auburn running backs. I mean, you see this guy pick up a first down, and you start to see a little bit of Bo Jackson in him. Maybe a combo. Remember those days of Cadillac Williams and Ronnie Brown when they were in that backfield? Trey Mason. Oh, so many great backs that Auburn has enjoyed, and this guy's looking good.
Solid game, moves the ball to the 36.
Great job by the offensive line here, opening up some holes and giving the running back room to run on first down. Plays like this can open up the playbook for the play caller, allow him to make that defense think, are they going to run? Maybe play action, maybe throw the ball downfield.
Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there.
Boy, you'd love to see a few more yards here to give yourself a better chance on third down. Now, here early in this game, we get a big third down to see if this offensive line can keep the pressure off the quarterback.
And from the shotgun, an inside handoff. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. Well, they don't block the defensive end, who shows some quickness, Kirk, getting around the edge that time.
Yeah, this guy's usually getting around the edge to put pressure on the quarterback, but he reminds everybody here that this guy's a complete package. Not only can he pressure the quarterback, but also he is very, very talented and shows you the physicality he has against the run as well.
The Rebels offense comes out for their first possession today. Well, it's not easy to narrow down the impact players to just a few guys, Kirk, but what do you expect from them today?
Well, we got guys that can make plays as well as anybody in the country on both sides of the ball. That's why I think this matchup is so exciting. 2 good teams with great individual players.
They bring the heat and get him behind the line.
Just complete domination here by this Auburn defensive lineman, able to come up with that sack. And Chris, think about it over the years since you and I have been doing college football. Going way back to guys that Auburn's had, like Andre Bruce, such an electrifying pass rusher off the edge. Tracy Rocker, more from the inside. Nick Fairley, another guy that could dominate. Boy, Auburn's had some great ones.
Just underway, and this home crowd is fired up and ready to make a difference today. Quarterback moving out of the pocket, trying to create. He'll avoid the tackle there with a slide.
Chris, the advantage there obviously was with the defense on third down and long. And they do a good job of taking away things downfield, but, man, you got to account for the quarterback taking off and running. Nobody does, so he gets big yards, and now he gives the offense a chance here on fourth down.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. They were forced to punt last time. Can they get this offense going finally? Get some points out of this possession. They'll come out throwing here to start the drive. And it's incomplete. The defender arrived the same time as the football. And now it's second down. The offense goes 5 wide, empty backfield. Looking to pass here on second down. Quarterback takes off now, looking to scramble. And a nice gain there in the scramble. He saw an opening and tried to get there with his legs. Offense right to the line, cranking up the tempo. Running play called on third and short. And he's tackled, but only after picking up a first down.
You know, offensive linemen are just a certain breed. They're always going to do their job, no matter who's back there carrying the ball. tell you what, they have a little bit more confidence when the person that's carrying the ball can break off some big-time runs. It makes them block just a little bit harder, knowing what he's potentially capable of doing.
Offense getting set up. Here's second down. Now they'll switch it up, looking to throw the ball here. They'll avoid the sack, but is brought down after a short gain. Offense operating at high tempo now, no huddle. They'll try the ground game here with the running back. And this offense picks up the first down. They tackle him at the 44. This Auburn offense is moving quickly down the field. And looking to throw now on first down. He's going for a big play downfield. Defense breaks it up. Nice play. Incomplete. Offense lines up. This is the 7th play now in this drive.
Boy, that was beautiful. Man, this defensive back, he's putting on a clinic today on how to defend against the deep ball and man coverage without committing a penalty. I'm sure the secondary coach is very proud of that execution.
Critical third down play for this offense right here. Back goes in motion now. Let's see how the defense adjusts. Cut quickly. They bring him down, but not before he gains first down yardage. Here comes the up-tempo offense.
It's a good thing they pick up the first down here, because it would have been interesting to see. They were kind of in that no-man's area there. If they did not pick up the first down, would they have kicked the field goal or would they have gone for it? But here, doesn't matter. Nice first down.
Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 now. Quarterback drops back, probing the secondary. Heads out of bounds after a solid gain, more than enough to pick up a first down.
This is just a great job of understanding situational awareness by this quarterback. Nobody's open downfield, so instead he decides to buy a little bit of time by scrambling, gets out of the pocket, and he gets to the sticks and just gets the first down.
1st and goal, handoff. And they finally stop him at the 3. The offense really threatening now.
I think this defense keeps thinking about them throwing the football, and by doing that, they're opening up running lanes. Good positive yards there by the running back.
Another handoff to him on 2nd and goal. Couldn't quite get there, brought down at the 2. Ball sits at the 2-yard line for 3rd and goal. And the fullback takes a turn running the football. Fights his way in for the score. Touchdown, Auburn.
Well, you go to old reliable here, the fullback who doesn't get his hands on the ball very often. 3rd down and goal, great time to surprise the defense. He powers his way into that end zone. And they'll set up now for the extra point try.
BAT is good. They jump in front, 7-0. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. Fields it inside the 5-yard line. Solid job by the coverage team. They bring him down at the 16. And for the first play of the drive, they'll set up at the 16. It's a run to the left. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Offense comes up to the line. They might have a chance for a couple more plays before the quarter expires. Quick pass, the catch is made. The defense able to bring him down to wrap up the first period of play. And it's Auburn in front as we take a break for the quarter. Let's check out the stats now through the opening period. We begin the quarter with a crucial play. Offense setting up for this third down. They'll try to run for the first down. And the Rebels are going to keep this drive moving.
Well, that's mano-a-mano right there. Offensive line knowing exactly their assignment, getting a hat on a hat, and that back threw just exactly where he needed to go to extend this drive. That's a first down.
Got him for a sack. A big play made by one of the senior leaders of this defense.
You know, a lot of times we get caught up, Chris, in the one-on-one battles with the receivers and the DBs. Here's a great example of up front, the offensive line and the defensive line. Who wins that battle? This time the defense wins it, and they get the sack.
Defense makes the stop after the completion. Third down play, looking for a fresh set of downs. Drops back from the shotgun, looking for an open man. Extending the play now. Slides to avoid the big hit.
Boy, he comes up just short of his first down, but a nice job of picking up some yards on third and long. Sometimes you just have to take what the defense gives you. And in this case, it wasn't quite enough to pick up the first down, but he gives him a chance.
And the returner will be brought down. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. In that last touchdown drive, they just pounded away with the running game. And see if they can do it again. That's a strong stiff arm. Heads out of bounds as a short gain on the play.
Coaches told us in the pregame production meetings they love this back's mixture of speed and power. We know about the speed, but he also showed the ability to break tackles on that run.
The shotgun running play call. And the defense able to hold him there to a short gain.
See, that's how you limit what an offense wants to do. This time, the defense just won the battle up front at the line of scrimmage, not giving up any big plays. Everybody's gap sound. It's really solid defense on that play.
They'll try to move the chains here on the ground. He's found some room at the 45. Big gain across midfield all the way down to the 34-yard line. Looks like a man is down on the field after the last play, so we'll take a timeout. Auburn getting set with a 1st and 10 coming up. From the shotgun now, here's a handoff inside. Showed off the stiff arm and picked up a pretty good gain.
Chris, it's the consistency of this back is giving this defense fits. They've got to come up with some changes up front. This guy's already over 50 yards, and if he keeps running the way he is, not only is he having a great day, but it's going to give this quarterback a chance to hit some big plays downfield off play action.
And he's hit right as he throws it, incomplete.
Boy, the defense rolls the dice here on this screen pass. If they don't hit this quarterback, this is a big play, but give them credit. They were able to get to him before they were able to complete that pass.
Send the back in motion. Third down, out of the shotgun. The throw complete to the running back underneath. Good enough for first down yardage. Tackle made, but a strong arm throw by the senior quarterback.
You know, third down, the key to me is the offensive line, the pass protection, because you know that you're going to throw and the defense knows that you're going to throw. It's a matter of can you protect your quarterback and give him the time, and then can the receivers win on the outside? They're able to do that, move those sticks. It's a first down.
Physical defending. That one falls incomplete. Brings up second down.
Everything about this play tells you about today's offenses and what they're asking out of their running backs. You can't just be a guy who runs the football anymore. You have to be able to catch it as well, and he didn't do a very good job of it on this play.
And the junior gets home, making a sack there.
This is good pressure by the defense, but it just felt like the quarterback was holding on to the ball a little bit too long, which allowed the defense to get home.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on third down. It's complete on the crossing route. He can't reach the goal line. They tackle him inside the 5. A running play called on 4th down. And they stop him just short of the end zone. The offense set up with a 1st and goal now.
Well, that's where you know a coach trusts the offensive line and his running back. 4th down and short, no problem. Give it to the running back, and the back doesn't hesitate at all. He's able to convert and pick up that nice 1st down.
And they're able to get him down.
A pretty good push up front here by this offensive line to get some positive yards here. You wonder if they're going to be able to run it in, or they're going to have to spread this defense out and try to find a one-on-one matchup to put the ball through the air for the touchdown.
And the clock stops now for the 2-minute warning. A chance to strategize here before we reach halftime. And the defense bringing out some big bodies to stop the run. Running a quarterback sneak here. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Tigers.
Nice safe call here for the touchdown. The quarterback does a nice job of just kind of waiting to find the crease behind that centering guard. Found it, got low, and found the end zone.
The kick sails through, so the lead is 14-0. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And the kickoff will be returned. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. Not a whole lot of time remaining before halftime to cut into this lead. On 1st and 10, looking to throw. Pulls it in. It's Webb. That's the tight end flexed out into the slot, looking for a matchup there, Kurt.
Well, it is a matchup because he has the size where he's very difficult to be able to match up for a safety, and he's got the speed to be able to outrun a linebacker. That's why they like to flex him out like that and be able to pick up nice big gains like this.
And the runner steps out of bounds, but does have enough yardage to pick up the 1st down. This line getting set up. It's a 1st down play. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun, looking for a receiver. The sophomore able to get home with the sack. They'll crank up the tempo here on 2nd down. The time is running out. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Looking to throw it deep. Pass caught. Can he get in? They could not stop him. He's in. Touchdown, Rebels.
Love to watch this quarterback go out and execute in this kind of situation. He's doing a great job of ignoring the scoreboard and feeling a sense of pressure to have to play with more urgency. Right now, he's executing. We're only in the 2nd quarter. Plenty of time to get back in this game.
And here's the return from inside the 5. And the returner is brought down. And the Auburn offense back out on the field. They scored a touchdown on their last possession. Let's see if this defense can make adjustments to prevent that this time. Looking to throw it on 1st down. Running out of time in the pocket. Goes to his right side there for the completion. And he'll be taken down, but he does have 1st down yardage. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Now let's see who this is on. So the offense will decline the penalty and just take the result of that play. Offense getting set. 2nd down play here. And the quarterback drops back looking for an open man. Receiver makes the grab. And a timeout is called to talk strategy. Close game here as we approach halftime.
Quarterback looks downfield to make this throw. He wants to be able to get the ball to be able to pick up enough yards for a 1st down. But instead, he gets the ball at least underneath to the drag route and gets some positive yards.
And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. He fires this throw and is intercepted. Not a big return, but the pick ends the scoring threat. The offense will now take over at the 30. 1st down play call. How aggressive will it be? Look him out throwing here to start the drive. Here's a wide-open receiver, complete. Tackle is made at the 8-yard line. It'll be 1st and goal right there. Offense stops the clock with their 2nd timeout to talk strategy. There's the snap. Quarterback setting up the throw. He's got it right near the end zone. Tackled after the completion, down at the 1-yard line. Solid gain puts him in good position for second down and goal. Trying to find the end zone off the right side. Goes backwards, losing 3 yards there. They get to the line in a hurry here for this third down. And the quarterback dropping back. And he can't escape. It's a sack for the defense.
I mean, that's another sack, Chris. I mean, we're just getting started here. First half, and you're already talking about giving up 3 sacks. You got to think about changing things up schematically, help that offensive line, and help that poor quarterback before he gets killed.
And the kick is good. Offense settles for 3 on the drive. So they settle for 3, and now the kickoff. We'll see if the opposing offense has enough time to answer before halftime. And he'll bring it out from inside the 10. And he stopped at the 19. Good job by the coverage team. So the offense looking to be efficient here. Not much time remaining before the end of the half. First play of the drive, they'll come out throwing. He's looking deep here. And it's incomplete. Just 10 seconds remaining now. What's the play call here on second down for this offense? And he's back to throw again after that incompletion on first down. And that deep shot is caught for a big gain. Breaks into the clear right down the middle. End zone ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Auburn. Aren't you taught on defense, Kirk? Don't let him throw the football over your head. Exactly what happened there.
That makes me really wonder if it was some kind of miscommunication. If I'm the defensive coordinator, I pull my defensive backs over, make sure everybody's on the same page and getting the right call.
Return here from inside the 15-yard line. They make the tackle as time expires. That'll do it for the first half. The minute's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it now to Kevin Connors with our halftime update.
Fellas, yeoman's work in Auburn, Alabama so far, and welcome into the halftime report.
And they'll kick it away now to get this third quarter underway. Returner looking to create better field position. To be tackled at the 17. Strong job by the coverage team. And the powerful Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. First play of the second half is a handoff. Tackle made after a solid gain. They'll spot the ball at the 31. The Rebels will hustle to the line to run the hurry-up offense. First down. Looking to throw the football. Caught in the backfield. It's Webb. And look at the speed there. They finally bring him down, but it's a nice gain. The offense going with the hurry-up.
Well, this is what coaches love to see. A quarterback with the ability to read the defense properly and then just get it to the open man. Sometimes it sounds simple, but it's tough to execute. This time we have good recognition by the quarterback. Then he gets it down to the tight end. You can see what he can do after the catch.
Really solid first down gain. He's just short of the marker, so maybe a chance here to take a downfield shot. Off the play fake, he'll look to throw it. Looks to the left. Pass caught. Finding space at the 20. Touchdown, Ole Miss. And the comeback is on. Simple throw, all the yards after the catch. Explosive play by the receiver to score.
Just a dynamic, athletic playmaker. As simple as you say, Chris, just throw him the football, he makes a catch, and then all the fireworks are after the catch. And this defense just unable to corral him.
Here's the kickoff team. Let's see if they give the returner an opportunity to bring this back. And he takes this from inside the 5. And the coverage team able to bring him down. And the Auburn offense trots back onto the field. They scored a touchdown on the last possession. Let's see if this defense has been able to come up with some adjustments and stop them this time. Escapes the pocket. In the clear at the 25. And the senior calls his own number and keeps this drive moving.
These are the kind of plays that keep defensive coordinators up at night. You spend so much time putting your plan together to stop the pass, and then nobody accounts for the quarterback on a run.
He'll hand it off. The gain moves the ball to the 34. It's
a good, solid gain, 5 or 6 yards. Love to see that from the running game.
A gain makes it 2nd and medium. And the motion by the back now forces the defense to adjust. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And the gain just good enough for a first down.
And the defense sits back in a zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Ball handed off. Gets into space at the 50. Big play across midfield. They'll spot it near the 36.
Outstanding blocking on the left side of that offensive line. That's really what opened up this play. They did their job, and you can see the results. You burst open and get a big gain on the ground. If I were them, I'd keep going to that side and see how much more success they can have.
The pocket breaking down. He's going to take off. They tackle him. Looks like it's going to be just short of the marker. Inches away. Shotgun empty backfield on 2nd and inches. Here's the handoff. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Maybe this stop is an indicator of what's to come for this defense. The offense, frankly, has been able to enforce their will in the first half, but maybe things are starting to change.
Here's a shot toward the end zone. And that's incomplete. They weren't afraid to let it fly, but it brings up a 4th down.
Hey, the good news is here, Chris, they're still in field goal range, and they didn't cost themselves any points, but they could have more. You've got to be thinking about going for this on 4th and short.
With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. Flips it to the running back, but he's got work to do. They pick up the first down, tackled at the 25.
Boy, the defense had everybody accounted for except the running back. You could really feel the quarterback having to work through his progressions. He came off his primary, finally finds the running back, and they pick up the first down.
Some hard running there through a tackle.
You know, in the era that we live in right now, everybody wants to spread the field around, try to create space, try to create one-on-one matchups, and the defense has countered over the years by trying to play out wide. But here's a great example. The defense has the ability to play wide, but still be solid at the line of scrimmage and not give up big run plays.
Quick throw over the middle. Ball is incomplete, broken up by the defender nicely that time.
Well, this is just an outstanding job by this defender being in phase against this receiver and being able to tip that ball away. He actually tips it up into the air. The offense catches a break, but that ball's not intercepted.
Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. They tackle him at the 3, but that's a great gain in the pitch and catch.
Now that's what I call coming through for your team in a pressure situation. Great read, got the ball where it needed to go, and now you're set up to get 6.
We'll try to run it in on 1st and goal. Muscles across the goal line. Touchdown, Tigers. So the offense flexing here, Kirk, and stretching their lead here in the second half.
Yeah, that touchdown gives you a little bit more breathing room, but now it's up to your own defense to help preserve that lead so you can go back out and build onto it in the second half.
Here comes the point after attempt. The extra point is good, and they stretch the lead a little bit more. The kickoff team on the field now as they get set to send this one away. Looks like he'll try to make a play with the return. And the returner brought down by the coverage team there. And the Rebels offense is back out on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. They start the drive with a quick throw to the right side. Receiver brought down after a short pitch and catch. Second down play coming up for this offense. Snags the quick throw. That'll pick up first down yardage very near the 40. A running play gives the offense a fresh set of downs. We'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. They make the stop, but not before a solid gain that time.
Nothing better than an offense on first down to be able to pick up big positive yards like that. You can either keep giving it to the back, or it can set up play action and get the defense to come up to the line of scrimmage, and you can throw it over top of it.
On first down, they'll keep their running game churning. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Boy, how about this defense? Just so physical against the run. These guys have not been able to do anything on the ground, and it's because of that defensive line and those linebackers taking away the run game.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
My gosh, this offensive line's got to do a better job of blocking. The defense was zeroed in on the ball carrier and absolutely nowhere to go for the offense.
Drops back, needing a third down completion here. Pass is caught. They make the stop just short of the marker. It's going to be 4th down and inches to go. And the Rebels will come to the line looking to convert on 4th down. 4th down, looking to throw for it. Finds his man, has the first down. And he picks up the first down, tackled at the 32. The offense will line up. Chance for a couple more plays before the end of the quarter. And as we take a break, take a quick look at how the national rankings stack up in the chase for those playoff positions. One quarter to go. Let's see if this sets up as a classic finish. So here we go. First play of the quarter. The offense has a first down. Quarterback drops back. We're going to test the secondary. Receiver makes the catch. They bring him down, but a big chunk of yardage on the play.
The slant is a great way to get the ball to your receiver against man coverage, especially if you feel like you've got an advantage on the matchup. Easy throw and completion for the quarterback and receiver.
And they'll keep it on the ground. Running back has the handoff. Here comes a crucial second down play. Every yard tough to find down here in the red zone. Tailback takes the handoff again. And the senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Here we go. Third down, close to the goal line. They can still get a first down without scoring. Quarterback in the shotgun here on third down. Oh, and he dropped it. The would-be touchdown could not come up with the football. Now it's 4th down. So here on 4th down, out comes the field goal team. Kick is good. Gives the offense 3 points to show for that drive. So after coming away with 3 in that drive, the kickoff team is out.
Well, they almost put a touchdown on the board, but instead they come away with 3 points.
He'll return it from inside the 5. Makes it to the 16. That's good coverage there. And the Auburn offense is back out on the field. Suddenly, this is a tighter game. You'd love to build a drive, choose some clock. How aggressive will they get with the play call? Out of the shotgun, he hands it off. Tackle made on the play at the 29-yard line. Offense will set up on 1st and 10. Same tailback, another carry. They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1. Offense in hurry-up mode. Quarterback wants to throw it on 2nd down. The catch is made for a huge pickup. They bring him down, but not before an explosive play through this offense through the air.
That is great arm strength and accuracy by this quarterback. And let's not forget the wide receiver's job of bringing it in for that big gain.
From the shotgun, it's a handoff. The gain is 3 yards, brings up a 2nd down and 7.
Yeah, I like the run play here, and offensively at this point in the game, you want to remain in that attack mode first, while also staying in bounds and working that clock.
2nd down, we're going to throw it. It's caught. He's stopped, but he gets a 1st down. They bring him down, but the veteran quarterback shows off that trademark arm strength.
Chris, that's another nice pickup through the air. I thought they might be really just out to run the football here with the lead. But instead, they're electing to throw the football. Different routes, quarterbacks in rhythm. Really, it's almost an extension of their passing game.
And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup.
Great job by the running back is staying inbounds to continue to work that clock, working here in the 4th quarter with the lead. You got that defense getting closer and closer to their goal line. They are backed up, and they are desperate. They've got to make a play here. The offense just has to take care of the ball, a chance to really secure victory here.
Defense is coming after him. Oh, they've got him for a sack. A big play made by the junior.
Boy, I love this defense and how they're playing some man coverage. And let's face it, when you do that, it's a bit risky. You can leave your defensive backs out there on islands, but the good combination of good coverage with a good pressure on the quarterback, and you come up with sacks like this.
Use the running game to chew on this clock now. Only gets a couple of yards there. It'll bring up 4th down. We head now to the 2-minute warning as this offense tries to bleed out the clock and secure this win. So on 4th down, it's an all-important field goal attempt. Hold your breath here. This one is right through, and that will extend their lead even further. They come away with 3 points on the drive, and now the kickoff team will boot it away. He's going to return it from near the goal line. Coverage team brings down the returner. And the Ole Miss offense is back out on the field. It's hard to win these games just kicking field goals. They need to find the end zone here, some urgency. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And a nice 1st down gain there. They get him down, but very close to the 1st down marker. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here. Quarterback looking to pass here on 2nd down. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag. Doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down. Looking to pick up the 1st down through the air. They've got him. Defense comes up with a sack. So down by multiple possessions here. The offense will try to convert here on 4th down. And he drops back in the gun. Makes the catch, and that is enough for a 1st down. And he'll head out of bounds, but not before picking up enough for a 1st down. And the Rebels begin a new series here, 1st and 10. From the gun, he looks for an open man. That ball snagged for a completion. Tackle made at the 37. That's a solid gain. The clock is still running. They got to get set quickly. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. Checks this down to the running back. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. 2nd down after that previous play. Back to throw again. Makes a quick catch. He's tackled quickly, but the yardage is good enough for the 1st down. The Rebels looking to use the up-tempo offense here. Here comes a 1st down pass attempt. It's incomplete. They waited all game for a chance to intercept one. Instead, it's 2nd down. Now this is the 8th play on this drive. Quarterback looking to throw it on 2nd down. Beautiful catch right near the sideline. Gets the foot down.
Well, this offense has a long way way to be able to get back and potentially win this game, but they're doing the right things, managing the clock, picking up good yards, and getting out of bounds.
And he'll lost it to the end zone. And it's picked off in the end zone.
Boy, would this quarterback love to have this one back. They're trying to work themselves back into this game here in the second half, and the defense comes up with a big turnover that could be the nail in the coffin.
And the Auburn offense is back out on the field now. Up by 2 possessions here. They have a chance to put the... He'll take a deep shot here. Aggressive call, a deep shot on first down, but incomplete.
Well, Chris, the offense takes a shot downfield, and this defender does a great job of making a play on the ball. Not only that, he tips that ball up into the...
Here's a shot toward the right sideline. Caught way downfield for a huge gain. Breaks clear over the right side. Can they chase him down? No stopping and takes it all the way. Touchdown, Auburn. Well, a touchdown to a wide open man. Kirk, what in the world was going on the defensive side of that ball?
Wow, what was the defense thinking here? You can't let a player roam free like that. They just completely forgot about him and gifted him a touchdown.
No problem with the PAT right down the middle. Kickoff team is on the field. Let's see if they give the returner a chance to bring this one back. Return starts from inside the 5. And the coverage team pins him in and brings him down. And the Rebels offense back out on the field. Well, this has been a disappointment. They've had their doors blown off here, just playing for pride at this point. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And the offense will wisely spend a timeout after the play. Clock management is going to be very important here in the final minutes. Pass caught, second down now. And he'll set up to throw. It's a quick grab. And a big gain before he goes out of bounds. The offense keeps churning, gets a fresh set of downs. The offense really clicking against this embattled defense. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick grab. And the runner scoots out of bounds after gaining some decent yardage. That completion makes it second and short. There's the snap. They'll set up to throw. Couldn't find anybody open and just has to throw it away.
Chris, I think the pressure's taking a toll on this quarterback. You can just tell the pass rush is affecting his progressions and his willingness to throw it away.
And he decides to just throw it away. That's going to bring up 4th down now. And the Rebels will come to the line here looking to convert on 4th down. Needs a completion here on 4th down. He's got it, and that is enough for a 1st down. Brought down to the 47, and that will move the sticks. Linebackers maybe trying to confuse the line with some movement. Well, it wasn't a flawless performance, Kirk, but they look pretty good out there today, and a very satisfying W.
Well, I think this group has a chance to do some really special things this year. They clearly have talent to be able to work with. And I've been impressed with how this head coach managed the game and led his team to a victory.
And that is going to wrap it up. We enjoyed this one here. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.